Hel- Hello, people of YouTube. Last time I did a review of Red Hood and the Outlaws, issue number 1. So for this January, to finish out this month's videos, I've decided just to do the Bat Family number 1s that I have for right now. And the last two that I have of Bat Family are Teen Titans number 1 and Grayson number 1. And I'm going to do this in the order that they came out. So I'm going to start out with Grayson number 1. If you don't want any spoilers from Forever Evil or Nightwing number 30, you can fast forward through this part and wait for the Nightwing review, the Teen Titans portion. Or if you've already read it, that's okay. Or if you want to take time to read Grayson number 1 before watching this, that is okay too. I think it's really cool. The first page, it starts out with it kind of summarizes Dick Grayson's history up to this point. Like it shows him first panel, him with his family, the Flying Graysons. Then it shows him fighting alongside Batman as Robin. Then as Nightwing in Bloodhaven. And then this is a spoiler part from Forever Evil. And then it shows him what he is now, now he is an agent for Spiral. Right now he is fighting people on a train. Something that I personally find hilarious is he knocks someone out by using a gun as a batarang. He throws it at them. It's kind of funny. And watching them from far away is none other than Midnighter. I don't remember what the name of the superhero team was. Oh, Stormwatch. And he's just in the train now. He meets this one guy. I don't know what his relevance is at this point. Oh, also when he confronts Midnighter, they also fight each other. And there's a bunch of confusion with it, and he's had ending happens with when the man he meets and tries to talk to with his mission, he tragically ends up exploding out of rage and stuff like that. And due to Midnighter explaining to the man that Grayson had been using the Spiral mind control to lie to the man, and it's sad, but it's a great book. I like it. You'll probably like it too. And here is Teen Titans #1. This isn't the original New 52 #1, but this is one from when it relaunched in July. Well, on here, the main thing based around this story is there's a bus that is hijacked, and it's became a hostage situation, and the Teen Titans have to try to stop these bad guys, and what they successfully do that, then Bunker, when people are saying bad things about them in the street or something, he kind of goes on a verbal rampage. And then in the ending, I've read more into this series, but I still don't quite understand the relevance of this. But there's this mysterious bad guy who was in the who I guess was somewhat behind the bus situation, and he ends up killing someone, and that's where that comic ends. And this is a multi-part story. What is called Blinded by the Light, and this is part 1 of it. What I have read the whole kind of Blinded by the Light kind of thing. I would say I do like Scott Lobdell's run a lot, but this one's pretty good too. And now I am going to finish the part of the Action Bible that I had done. And the drops and waves of the ocean blue, God named the sky heavens, God named the lower waters the sea, and he gathered together the waters of the sea, exposing dry ground. He named the dry land earth. On this land he made grass and flowers and trees. He made them with seeds so they could grow more grass and flowers and trees. The fruitful earth was a place of beauty. On the 4th day, then God fashioned the sun, the moon, and the stars to light the earth, and he set them in the heavens to mark the days, seasons, and years. God said, "Let the water be filled with living creatures, and the seas and rivers swarmed with whales and fish." God said, "Let birds fly through the sky, and the open sky above the flying bird." Be fruitful and fill the earth, God said, as he blessed the living creatures of the sea and sky. And God knew that it was good. And that day was the fifth day. The sixth day God said, let the earth bring forth living creatures, and God made all kinds of animals, wild ones, tame ones, and even those that crawl on the ground. God created the first man, Adam, and the first woman, Eve. They were the greatest of all God's creations because he made them in his own image to be a reflection of what he is like. God made Adam and Eve with souls that would live forever, and he planned for people to rule and live in harmony with everything on earth. God looked at everything that he had made and knew it was all very good. Well, very, very good. Day 7, on the seventh day, God rested. God showed Adam and Eve the beauty and fruitfulness of the garden they lived in. He told them, you may eat from every tree except one, the tree of knowledge of good and evil. If you eat from that tree, you will die. And that's the end of the first week of this 52 week of God-inspired adventure. And the key verse is, if you guys have any Bibles, then God looked over all he had made and saw that it was very good. Genesis 1:31. And leave any comments to improve the show or information I might have skipped on the comics in the comments section below the video. Live long and prosper.